Hey folks, and welcome into another exciting adventure here. We are starting a new Let's Play. I'm going to be going through and testing out some of the new things here in Peak. So I hope you enjoy. I really love this game. I got it, a couple of my friends bought it in like May, June, whatever, when it came out. And they were talking about, they enjoyed it, blah, 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 and I was interested in it. I saw I don't really like watch a lot of streamers or whatever, but the like two streamers that I really follow, Odstarva and Insum, played it, and I was like, okay, this looks really good. It looks really fun. So and it was cheap. It was only like $6 or whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'll get it. I'll try it out with my friends. It'll be fun. Oh shit. And yeah, there's a new update today, so I wanted to check it out. So here's my little guy. This is what I run with usually. Hello, folks. Good to see you all. Wow. Yeah, if you're new to Peak, this used to be pulled down, this gate. But I guess now it is a photo booth. That's cool. There we go. Oh, it's not making any sounds. Usually it does. I wonder if it just doesn't play because we're not in the game, if it's just a prop, I guess. So yeah, I'm assuming the lollipop probably doesn't do anything either. Yeah, you can't lick it. It's a... Does Bing Bong do anything? Oh, you can...
Do it. I'm not comfortable answering that.
What the fuck? I did not expect that. Uh,
Sure, maybe.
oh, you can ask him questions. It's like a magic 8-ball. Should I take a picture?
Should ask you. Please don't.
That's
No.
cute. Alright. Oh, hang on. Oh shit, I was too slow. That's cute. Oh, I didn't take a screenshot. It automatically did the screenshot. That's cute. I like that a lot. That's really cool. So anyways, yeah, welcome back to another exciting edition here of, or welcome to the first exciting edition of Peak. My Peak Let's Play. Oh, this is so cool. The bounce sound is so satisfying. That's cool how they did this animation. Oh wow, you really have to throw. This is cool. Yeah, this update is for stuff that is for like while you're waiting for friends and stuff to play. Ah. Let me see if I can get this. Damn it. I'm close. I never was good at basketball in real life either. I'm not particularly tall. And also, like, I'm a good thrower. Like, I'm really good at baseball. I don't have a strong arm, but I'm pretty good at football. Like, if I was playing quarterback or something, I can still throw the ball very accurately. I am a terrible shot, though. Like, I can't shoot a ball. I don't know what it is about throwing versus shooting that I'm just not as good at. Maybe you can, maybe there's some pros, professional throwers, shooters, whatever in the comments. They can let me know what the difference is. Yeah, it's just a different skill set. I don't know. But anyways, I'm pretty decently good at the game. I am on Ascent 5. Not that I'm planning on doing Ascent 5 today. Whenever I play solo, you see I'm Ascent 5. Or, technically, I guess, Ascent 4, right? Working on Ascent 5, right? At the moment. Whenever I play solo, I usually just like to do the base difficulty. You know, because the game is hard enough, as it is, right? Why are there extra... Oh, there's two extra queens in case you get a pawn all the way to the back. Oh, the knight is a fucked up horse. That's cool. You could play chess. I don't know how many people you know, I'm assuming that the majority of my audience is here in the U.S. I don't know how many of you actually know much about chess. It's not a very popular sport in the U.S., you know? So, um, let's, I mean, I followed a little bit just because I liked to play chess when I was a kid. But I was never, like, super good or anything. And then I had a roommate who was, like, suddenly got really into chess for some reason. And he had me watching, like, the Gotham chess videos. And he's funny. I check him out sometimes. Um, but I'm not like a huge, you know, chess fan or anything. But let's go ahead and jump into today's peak. Let's see what we get. All right. Let's see what we get today. Ooh, we've got the Black Soot Beach or whatever this is, the like volcanic ash beach today. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and grab the lantern. I don't know what we're gonna get today, right? If today is gonna be Alpine or Mesa. I know they were having issues with it alternating at one point because it was supposed to alternate, or it was supposed to be on a random schedule, and then it was when Mesa first came out. They did Mesa for a week, right? Because they wanted people to enjoy it, you know, and really get the full experience. And then Alpine was like 5 days in a row, which I remember the devs said was a probability of like less than 1%, or it was a bug. So they went in and made it so that the game was alternating every day between Mesa and Alpine. Um, and then I don't know if they're still on that schedule of alternating, which I guess I should say, if you're new to Peak, the game has, what is it, 5 biomes? There's the shore, which is where we're starting right now. This is like, the lore of the game is that you are Boy Scouts or whatever, you're scouts, on a plane that crashes on a beach here. So we are on the shore. We will climb up the shore to get to the tropics, which is like it's a tropical, you know, area, rainforest, what have you. Then we move up to either Alpine or Mesa. Alpine is a big like cold mountain, right? It's all frozen and there's ice and stuff everywhere. These are poisonous sea urchins, by the way, and there were jellyfish on the ground as well, if you noticed. That will also poison you, but they do cause a funny little slip reaction, which is fun, which is nice. So that was the Alpine, and Alpine was the first one out. That was in the original game, was Alpine. Then they released Mesa in, I want to say, August was when they released Mesa. And that is like a desert. It's like a dunes or like a canyon. It's basically split into kind of two areas where you have the dunes tornado area, and then you have the canyon area that you have to climb up. And those two biomes alternate on the third stage, right? And there's 5 stages total. Well, 6, I guess, if you technically count Peak as the 6th stage. But yeah, there's the shore, which is the first stage, and it's the only first biome that we have so far. The second biome and the second stage is tropics. The third stage alternates between the Alpine and Mesa biomes. And then the fourth stage is the fifth biome, which is Caldera. It's always Caldera. Which Caldera is a caldera is like a volcanic, I don't know exactly how to describe it. Not like a recess or whatever, but it's like when there's a volcanic eruption. Yeah, we are gonna make this, I think. Yeah. Use our extra stamina, but we're okay. There we go. A caldera is like a big, like, radius, sunken area where a volcanic eruption like would have happened. Or was caused by a volcanic eruption. And then there is and so the caldera is basically just the floor is lava. That's all caldera is. It's a super easy biome. which is very nice, right? Because the third stage, either Alpine or Mesa, is usually the hardest, at least in my experience. And then the Kiln, which is the one after Caldera, it's the final stage, right? The fifth stage, the sixth biome, if you will, is climbing up a volcano, but you have to do it from the inside. So it's actually significantly harder than you would think, right? Because uh, as far as the oh, I couldn't make that. Oh well. As far as the stages go, the Kiln isn't like that crazy hard, right? But because of the nature of it, because you're climbing along like the outside of the inside of a volcano, if that makes sense, right? Like imagine you are inside a volcano. The only way to go up is to climb along the outside edge, which is technically the inside part of the volcano. It makes it really challenging and tricky to maneuver. Um, and so that's the final, well, I guess technically the second to last stage, right? The last stage is officially just called Peak, which is just a grassy, field where you just walk up to the final state, to the final spot where you launch off your flare to signal a rescue helicopter to come get you, right? Very interesting setup we have today. Um, so yeah, so that's Peak. It can be a very chill game when you're playing solo. But when you are playing with friends, it is like the most chaotic, crazy game ever. And it's so fun. There's so many funny moments that happen in this game. I truly love this game. Um, alright, let's try... Well, first things first, let's eat our trail mix. Trail mix gives you very little hunger back. The hunger is the yellow bar you can see in our stamina bar that we just got rid of. It gives you very little, and it gives you a little bit of extra stamina, as you can see below. At least if it's cooked. Alright. And we should be okay to make this. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Let's head on up. I'll try and avoid the sea urchin if I can. Don't want to get poisoned if I don't have to. Oh, there was like a little glitch there. My guy kind of jumped. Let's go this way. I could just go through the sea urchin. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to take the sea urchin across. And then try and get up the chains. Or the chain across. And we'll hit the sea urchin. Oh! I guess we didn't hit the sea urchin. I thought we were going to go through it. But apparently not. Alright, a little bit to get up here, and then we're good. Okay. Yeah, I personally think Alpine is by far the hardest biome. It's the one that I always have the most difficulty with. Even, it doesn't matter if I'm playing with friends or solo. Like, Alpine is just always so hard. Because as we will see, each biome, except for the shore, has its own little, like, debuff. Like, that happens. Right? The tropics, it rains, right? It's a rainforest, so it rains all the time, and the rain makes the rocks that you're trying to climb up very slippery and makes it very difficult to climb. And it can happen at the worst possible times. Like, you'll look at a mountain, at a mountainside or whatever, that you are like, I think I can make it up here. It's far, but I can make it. And then you start climbing, and then halfway through, the rain hits. And you're like, oh, I'm actually kind of fucked. So yeah, that is pretty annoying. Mesa has, like I said, it has those tornadoes that you have to deal with in part of the biome. The other part you have to deal with is there is sun, right? And so the sun, it gets too hot and it causes you to take heat damage. So the heat will take up your stamina bar, and eventually if your stamina goes down to 0, you pass out and then you can just die, right? Caldera has the same thing because it's all lava, right? So if you fall and hit lava, you take a bunch of fire damage. And the same thing with the kiln, right? If you hit lava from the volcano, you take fire damage. But the one that is very tricky is Alpine because Alpine has wind. And the wind causes cold damage, you know, very much like the sun causes heat damage in Mesa. The only thing is that the sun damage that you take, the heat damage you take in Mesa, it's not unpredictable, right? The thing about Mesa and the sun is that you can see it, right? You can see it coming. So you can know, like you can predict, okay, the sun is going to be right here if I move if I run, you know, to a certain distance, right? I can escape it and I'll be okay, you know, and find some shade. With Alpine, the wind, the cold, it just happens. You know, it's sort of like the rain where it's just totally unpredictable and random, and it makes it so hard to get through Alpine. Because you'll have times where like the thing about the tropics is that the rain makes it difficult for you to climb. It's annoying and it can lead to your death. But the thing about the Alpine is that the cold will take up your stamina bar. So you will be climbing up you'll be doing a difficult climb. You'll get halfway through, a big gale comes by and just takes your stamina bar from like full to 50%, and you know, you're in the middle of a climb, which means that you go from 50% to 0 and you fall, you plummet, you know, 1,000 feet and you just die and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, the wind makes it so unpredictable and so difficult to try and determine, can I make this climb? Can I make this jump? You know, not to mention it's a very, very tricky biome. There's a lot of little areas that are not easy to maneuver through. So it's challenging. If you've never played Peak before as well, this is an ancient statue. When you play with friends, this is where you can revive people who have died. For our purposes, it works when you play with friends as well. If nobody's dead, you get a magic item. Since if we die, the game will be over, only get the magic item. So that is very good. So let's go ahead. We're going to light our campfire in a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop all of our cookable items, which you can cook almost anything in this game. Like, anything you can consume, you can cook, right? Medicinal root is going to heal us of, like, poison and a little bit of damage, and it does provide food, which is good. I want to hang on to the lantern because we might need it for warmth if we are in the kiln, or in Alpine. Yellow crispberries are incredible. So a crispberry is basically just an apple, right? The red crispberry, which is the generic one, gives you a little bit of food, so it cures a little bit of your hunger. The yellow gives you a little bit of food, and it gives you some extra stamina. So it's actually really good. So if we cook it, it's going to be incredible. Then there is the granola bar. Granola bar is like a better version of trail mix, right? It gives you some food back, or some hunger back, and some extra stamina. It's not too crazy. Airline food gives you a crazy amount of hunger and extra stamina, so it's very good. And then if you cook it, it's even better. The marshmallow gives you some hunger back. It gives you a ton of hunger back. It gives you a ton of extra stamina. I think it might even cure you of a little bit of damage, or maybe that's the campfire. I can't quite remember. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna light the campfire. There's no coconuts. There were some coconuts earlier. I don't know if you guys all saw them. Which coconuts, when they're not cooked, they're okay. When you cook them, though, they give you actually a lot of extra stamina, so it's pretty sweet. We want to take the medicinal route because we might encounter some poison. We want to take the airline food because it's going to give us a ton of food and stamina. I definitely want the cure-all, which you can cook it. I don't know if it makes it better or not. Hopefully it doesn't make it worse. I don't know. Get these crispberries cooked. And I want to cook my marshmallow as well. Let's just go ahead and eat the crispberries. right? So that we can get the extra stamina. I don't know if I want these medicinal roots or not. I'll take the crispberries for the extra stamina, though. That's really good. I can hold these two. I can take this, and then I have... Oh, there's always a backpack at each location. I'll drop one medicinal root, because I have the cure-all, right? So I don't really need it. The other two I'll keep, because the cure-all is good for if you're injured, it's good for if you're poisoned, it's good for everything. The medicinal root is kind of only good if you're poisoned, and it also provides a little bit of food. So it's pretty good for that. Alright, and here is the tropics, folks. Wow. What an interesting looking tropics. I'm thinking we could try and... I mean, I could try and go in this middle area over here. There's some luggage over there as well. Luggage is like fallen stuff from the plane that crashes. I could also, I think, go into the left side and try and go up that way. I could go to the right, but that looks really sketchy. Like, I would have to climb all the way up that giant, whatever it is. And then, yeah, I think we want to go to the left. I think that's what we're gonna do. There are bananas over here as well, but they're probably not too crazy. Oh, here's the rain I was telling you about. Oh, shit. Yeah, I fell from kind of a big height, and I tried to turn and grab the ledge to slow my fall, and I missed it. Okay, let's, Speaking of, let's go ahead and eat some of this medicinal root. You can see it cures a little bit of my damage, but not a lot. Right. Even though it's cooked, too, which everything that you cook makes it better. Or everything that you can consume that you cook makes it better. Yeah, there's some poison. So here are the, right here, I can point with my middle mouse. Here are the red crispberries. These are the generic ones. They don't really give you anything exciting. But I do see something exciting over here. A red or orange luggage. So the luggage color determines usually like the rarity of items you can get. Brown luggage is the basic. It's kind of boring. White luggage is next. That one is pretty good. Ooh, yellow crispberry. Let's go ahead and eat this medicinal root just to get rid of some of the damage we took and some of the poison, and take this other crispberry. So there is brown, which is terrible. Then there is white, which is, you know, the next step up. It's okay. And then there is orange luggage. Ooh, an energy drink and a med kit. I am going to take the med kit and just use it. It cures, like, almost all of your damage if you're hurt. But honestly, like, to me, it's kind of not worth it to carry it around. The energy drink is okay. It's not bad. I'll say that. It helps you climb faster. So, you know, it's a burst of energy, so you just move faster. I'm just going to go ahead and use it, honestly. Right, you can see how much faster I'm climbing by compared to how much stamina I'm actually depleting. Ooh, these guys explode. They explode and send you flying. They do damage. They are very dangerous. Make sure you avoid those. Those are banana berries, they called. I think they're called banana berries. They are bananas, obviously. Oh, and you can see the little Z's. So when you use an energy drink, it, you know, makes you tired. It gives you a crash after a bit. So you have to, if you're climbing or whatever, you have to take that into consideration. Oh shit! Whoa! This is a poison mushroom. It explodes. It doesn't send you flying like the other exploding mushroom. These guys, the cluster bombs, whatever they're called. This one just causes a giant AoE of poison, which if it catches you out in the open can be very significant. But let's go. Oh, there's some mushrooms over there. Ooh, kingberries over here. These are poisonous though, the green ones. I forget, I think these ones give you damage over time. No, that just gives you flat damage. Poison, I should say. Which, there's 3 types of kingberries. Yellow kingberry, purple kingberry, and green kingberry. The green kingberry gives you a ton of hunger back and some poison. The yellow gives you a ton of hunger back. but it gives you poison over time. So in my opinion, the green is better than the yellow. The best, though, is the purple kingberry, which a purple kingberry gives you so much hunger back. And if you cook it, oh my god, it's one of the best items in the game. It's incredible. As far as like food items go, it's unbelievable. Okay, I'm thinking we want to go up this way. And poison, you know, it does go away over time, so that's kind of why I like the green kingberry, because it doesn't. I don't think it gives you as much poison as a yellow kingberry. I'm not sure, but I don't think it does. And also the fact that it gives you poison in one instance as opposed to giving you poison over time means that it's easier for you to lose, you know, that poison, or you lose that poison quicker, right? Let's go ahead and try and can't reach that tree. I should be able to climb up this though. I just wait for the rain. Okay. Let's go. Alright, we just about made it, and we have extra stamina anyway, so we're doing just fine. I have a lot of hours on this game, though. I think I'm up over... Actually, I can just check right now. How many hours do I have in this game? 80 hours? Yeah, I have 80 hours in this game. I like it a lot. I've played it a ton. So I'm pretty experienced, I would say. Not that I'm, like, incredible. Like, I don't, you know, I don't think I'm, like, the best player ever at this game. I just think I have a lot of experience, so it makes it a little bit easier for me, maybe compared to other folks who don't have as many hours. And especially, like, playing on standard difficulty, like the standard ascent mode. Now that I beat it, like, it took me a long time to beat the game solo. But, now that I have beat it, it's, like, beating the standard ascent is kind of easy for me. It's just one of those things, like, you get used to it, you know, over time, and you get used to the harder difficulties. You get used to the different ways that you manage your stamina, that you manage the environment. Wow, we could... I don't think I can climb all the way up there. I suddenly find myself going this way, which is kind of funny, because I didn't think I wanted to go to the right side originally, but... A little bit of a risk I took there, kind of unnecessarily, but we made it. Yeah, it looks like I can follow these, like, steps of rocks all the way up. So I'm gonna do that. Let's go ahead and eat a crisp berry. Oh, and also there's the little brown weight item or whatever on my stamina bar. That is, you know, all of the different items you carry, they have their own weight to them. So that is something you have to keep an eye on as well. In higher ascents, the weight adds up really quickly. So you kind of have to watch out for it when you play on some higher difficulty levels. The difficulty kind of works like Slay the Spire. If anybody's played Slay the Spire, you would understand like the Ascension difficulty thing. Although this doesn't go all the way to Ascent 20. This goes only to Ascent 7, I think. Okay. Very dangerous spot we are in right now. But let's keep going. Ooh, this is a really tricky spot. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to come this way. I didn't like the way that it looked. Can I climb up and over? That is the question. Damn it. I'm gonna try and see if this goes up and over. Okay, it does a little bit. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. Oh, you know what? This actually looks kind of good. Oh, wow. I did not think this would wow, this is crazy. Look at how good this is. And let's go over here. Wow. Okay, so this is the, like, border of the world, right? This, like, fog over here. There is also fog rising below us that will eventually catch us. I don't know if you all saw the indicator that said the fog is rising. That means, that's basically, like, the timer to keep you from just standing still and, like, wasting time, I guess. Looking around and stuff, it kind of makes you have to speed up. Let's see. Oh, there's some luggage down there. Just a brown and a white, so not crazy, and it's kind of far. Ooh, there's a beehive over there. Beehives have honeycomb, which the honeycombs are very good. They give you a ton of hunger back. They don't give you a lot of extra stamina, but they give you so much hunger back. I think we're just gonna go this way. Let's eat this crisp berry. And let's climb up on this tree. Okay. I could... Yeah, this is difficult because this thing's gonna poison me, but I think... I mean, the only other option is to try and climb up the tree, right? To try and climb up here, and then get up here to take this vine across. This, I don't know if I can point at it. Yeah, I can't. To take that vine, right? You see this, right? All the way across. I think I'm just gonna go for this jump instead, but I'm gonna wait for the rain. What do we got in here? Marshmallow. Okay. Airplane food. Okay. Alright, yeah, it took some poison, but that's okay. Oh, there's a berry right here. Black cluster berry. Oh shit, almost fell. Started to slide off there. The cluster berries are very good. I'm not sure. There's black and there's red. I'm not sure if there's another one. Is there anywhere over here that I can go? Not really. And you can see how much higher up we are. I mean, look at this. Way in the distance. You can't even see me pointing it so far. See that little red dot? That's where I'm pointing. I have to move my little cursor because the reticle is right on top of it. But that's where we were. We've climbed up super far. Wow, a ton of vines up there. I might use my rope gun to try and make this climb. Well, let me just test it out first. And see if I can make this. I'm gonna wait for the rain, obviously. Well, here, I'll give you guys an example. This is what it's like trying to climb in the rain. It's, pretty tough. Let me see if I can get up here. I just want to get a look. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're gonna use up a lot of stamina, but we made it. I have that airplane food, so I'm not too worried about wasting stamina. This game is also kind of janky, so there are some places you get to where you can find like a glitchy spot to, you know, rest. So it's something to keep in mind when you play this game, or look for the glitches. They might save your life. They might also kill you at some times, but, you know, that's kind of the way it goes. Okay. I could try and jump over here and then climb up here. I don't hate that. Actually, I think I can... it's pretty far. I'm gonna try and... Yeah, we're gonna try and do that. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is a game, if you're afraid of heights, you might not want to play it. And if you're not a risk taker, it can be a very challenging game. Right. because you have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to try something that might not work. There we go, just got to the top. Like that. Like, I didn't know if I was going to make that or not, but I kind of had to try. Because especially with the timer that is in this game, you sometimes don't have the luxury of just waiting to see, you know, if something will happen. Can I reach this fine? Nice. Let's go ahead and jump up here. Okay, and then let's jump up here. And let's see. There's a vine that goes way across there. I don't know if I want it or not. Let's just get further up. Using the shift key to do a little lunge right there. Oh, you know what? This is looking really good right here. Let's go ahead and eat my marshmallow. There we go. Take care of my hunger. Give me a little bit of stamina. Oh, wow. What a unique design this is. If you don't know as well, the way that Peak works is that the game is, or like the biomes are kind of auto-generated. I don't know exactly how they do it. Oh, a balloon. A balloon can help you fly if you have multiple. If you have 3 or more, it lets you like kind of float. If you put it in your bag though, okay, look at this. Look at my weight. Watch what happens when I put the balloon in my bag. Look at that. So much less weight. The balloon like kind of makes your stuff float a little bit. Flares are actually really good for me when I'm playing on Ascension, because the Ascension I'm on right now doesn't give you a flare at the top of the peak, and that's the only way to call the helicopter to come get you. So me and my friends, the like first or second time we did Ascent 5, we made it all the way to the top, but 2 of us died, and the 2 of us that died were the ones that had a flare. My friend who lived didn't have a flare. So he got to the top of the peak, but we still lost because he couldn't call the helicopter. It was so sad. But what I was saying is the game kind of randomly generates each mountain. Oh, nothing interesting. Oh shit, we're taking a lot of poison. It's fine. So because of that, you never get like the same mountain each day. There we go. I think what I heard is that they have like 14 or 15 different like mountain designs or something like that, and they rotate them, or like different chunks of like the mountains, you know, and they kind of rotate it so that you end up with like mountain part A mixed with part B mixed with part, you know, F mixed with part J or whatever, you know. I don't know if I can make that jump. Let's just drop down, play it safe. And we're pretty close to the top of Tropics. So I have a lollipop here. Lollipop lets you use your shift key infinitely while you have it. I'll show you. It gives you like a rainbow effect. And now if I hit shift to like jump and stuff, I don't use any energy. So it's kind of the same as the energy drink, but a little bit different. I don't know which one I prefer. I think I prefer energy drink. Because you just move faster, right? And typically that is better than like having infinite sprint or having infinite of the shift key. And then as you can see, the lollipop gives you sugar crash, so it gives you sleepiness over time, right? And I saw a kingberry over here, right there. That's a purple kingberry. I can't point at it because there we go. There we go. It's kind of a weird collision. I don't think I can reach it, but I'm gonna try because it is worth it to have. Okay, nice, nice. It is heavy. It does weigh a ton, but it is a super good food to have. Okay. Looking good. Yeah, the peak is for tropics is right over here. I'm gonna, I think, take this vine across. Let's go for a little slide. Whee! Sometimes you miss the vine when you do a jump like that, and you just fall to your death, and it's tragic. Trail mix, I'll just eat that. Oh shit! I thought I could stand there, and I could not. Oh no, I might hit that. Okay, we're fine. Holy shit! I thought I could like stand in that little spot that it was gonna be kind of glitchy, and I could stand there, and I couldn't. And that almost led to my demise. Let's just run across here real quick. Oh, I have a tick on me. Get out of here. Disgusting, vile creatures. They really are some of the worst creatures in the world. Okay, that did not go as well as I was hoping. Let's go ahead and just use the rope cannon. So this is a very good item. When it works, it's good anyways, right? The rope can be kind of janky. Okay, it did fall. Sometimes the rope gets stuck because of the physics of this game. And that is very unfortunate when that happens. Because it could... Sometimes you have a rope cannon and you're like, I have this one spot, I need to use a rope cannon to get to where I need to. And then you try it and it doesn't work because of the physics of the game. And you're just like, well, my run is totally fucked. I hope they have plans to fix that at some point, right? Because it's kind of an unintended consequence of this game being physics-based, right? Like, you shouldn't be punished for trying to use an item, you know. Okay, let's go around this way. You can see... Oh, you know what? Actually, I can just go up this way. I should be able to make it. A couple splody boys. Alright, very nice. Made it up the tropics without too much difficulty. The first part was a little bit challenging, trying to figure out like the best route, but once we got past that area, it wasn't too bad. You know, the big tree required a little bit of precision, you know, on my end. Ooh, Pandora's Lunchbox is interesting. So Pandora's Lunchbox, when you use it, just gives you random effects. So it could be good, it could be bad. Okay. Good. Anything in this luggage? I've never seen luggage open like this, I'm going to be honest. Bandages we don't care about because we have a cure-all. Let's go ahead and put the rope cannon. We get another one to replace the one we had earlier. And then let's go ahead and light the campfire. I want to see what this clusterberry does. Okay. It gave me some health, or some extra stamina. Nice, we have Mesa. That is really good. I love Mesa. Let's get rid of this. I don't need this lantern anymore, because we don't have Alpine today. And let's go ahead and cook Pandora's Lunchbox. So, the, I cooked this, okay. Alright, I cooked everything that I needed to. 2 yellow kingberries, you know, not really worth our time. One up there and one over there. What I was saying earlier is that the black clusterberry gave me some extra stamina, and then it gave me some food back. Some hunger. I don't know if it would have given me more hunger. You know, some items give you more hunger, or more, like, food or whatever. Some give you more stamina, more extra stamina. It's tough to tell. And here comes a tornado. So I wanted to eat it to kind of see what it would do. So Mesa, we also have to watch out for mirages, right? Because it's a desert. just want this tornado to go away real quick. Okay, nice. Oh, I see two luggages over here, white and an orange, but they could be a mirage. The white one was. The orange one is not, I don't think. Explorer's luggage. Ooh, a python. Pythons are very good. I'm just gonna put the balloon on. And then I'm gonna put the cure-all in my bag, and I'm gonna take the python. And you know what? I'm gonna drink the energy drink so I can sprint. I can just sprint like fucking crazy. There are prickly pears on here, as you see. Or whatever they're called. Damn it, I got stuck. I got stuck on the cactus. Let me pull these thorns out. Thorns you can pull out. Sometimes you can't though, but they do go away over time. Oh, tumbleweed. Alright, looks like there's some shade in front of us. So let's wait for my sleepiness to go down a little bit. I've noticed that the prickly pears are... They're fine if you need food, but they're not that great. And you can see the little... Oh man, capybaras! Let's go! I didn't even realize they were here. So capybaras, there's an oasis of capybaras that appears in the third stage, whether it's alpine or whether it's mesa. And the thing about the capybaras is that, first off, it's an achievement to get here and play the bugle for them. But the oasis gives you either warmth, it's a hot spring in alpine, which is very good, or it gives you cold, or whatever, you know, it protects you from the heat here in Mesa. They also have the yellow winterberry. A yellow winterberry is one of the best items in the game. I'm not even joking. I'm going to eat my marshmallow, which is pretty good, to get a yellow winterberry, because yellow winterberry cures you of a ton of hunger. It gives you a ton of extra stamina. It cures you of damage. Like, it's crazy how good the yellow winterberry is. I'm not exaggerating. Like, if I see capybaras, I will go out of my way to get the yellow winterberry, especially in a solo run. In a group run, sometimes it might not be the best play. In a solo run, though, I feel like it's almost always good. Alright, let's get a move on. Oh, that's the edge of the game. Let's go ahead and run. Oh shit. That luggage down there is fake, by the way. There's a monster in there. If you ever see the giant hole with a orange luggage, it's a bait. Which, if your friends don't know this, it's good to try and get them to go after it. And scare the shit out of them. They might die, but it's kind of funny. Oh man. Okay. So no tornadoes we have to worry about quite yet, which is pretty good. Let's get up here, see what's over the ridge. Alright, get back in the shade. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, Mesa is a very interesting map. I really like it, especially compared to Alpine. I love Mesa over Alpine. Give me Mesa any day. Tornado behind us, we gotta move. Alright. Okay. Okay. There's luggage over there, so I'm interested, but I don't need it. I have a ton of items. But I mean, this is the way that you get across. There's usually a canyon right in the middle. Oh, just made it. I could have maybe gotten a little bit closer and not had made that so risky, but I am usually a little bit too fast for my own good. That's why I've never actually beaten this game without taking fall damage, which is an achievement that should be pretty easy to get. But I have yet to do it because I I see something, I go for it. Alright. Let's get up here. I think that's another thing I like about the energy drink compared to the lollipop is that it gives you... It's sort of the same thing I said about the green crisp, the green kingberry versus a yellow kingberry, is that the energy drink gives you a static sleepy debuff where it's a lot faster for you to get rid of it, whereas the lollipop gives you sleepiness over time, and that can be really annoying. I think it also gives you just more sleepiness in general. And I think the same goes for the yellow kingberry. I think it gives you more poison in general compared to a green kingberry. Alright. And as you can see, now that it's nighttime, we don't have to deal with the sun. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with the cold either, even though I guess this is a desert. The game, at least at the moment, doesn't give you cold damage over time. Alright. And the thing that I think that makes Mesa so tricky is, the first stage is fine. The first half of the stage is fine. You just have to get across the desert to the main, like, actual Mesa part of it. Once you're here, though, it's a very confusing area to navigate. Because, when I look up, everything is just brown. Like, everything kind of blends in. It's very, very challenging to figure out which is the best route, which way you should go. And there's never one singular route to get up any different mountain and peak. But you always want to try and find the best. What I have had the most success with, though, when I go through the mesa, is treating it kind of like a spiral staircase. So I go into the middle, and I just try and gradually climb up and up and up and up and make little bits of progress, and eventually I get to the top. And that's been the way that I've done it. I think I've beaten Mesa like 3 or 4 times. And that's the way that I've been able to have the most success. As you can see, there's dynamite right here. I need to be very fast and get away from that. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, we're okay. Holy fuck. That could have been real bad. I was able to escape the first one, not get out of range of the second one, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and use the cure-all. Boom. No more damage, no more hunger to worry about. Beautiful stuff. One time I opened up luggage, and there was dynamite in there, and it was the first time I'd ever seen dynamite. So I was like, huh, why is that gonna blow up? And then all of a sudden it exploded and sent me flying. It was pretty fucking hilarious. Okay, so yeah, this is what I mean about Mesa. As you can see, I look up and everything is just the same kind of brown color. But I think this is the best way to do it, is to go inside the Mesa and to try and climb up like this. It also protects you from the sun. So, I also think that is another good aspect of it. Okay. Let's go this way, this way. Oh, scorpions. They can poison you, and one hit from a scorpion will kill you. It gives you poison over time, but it can, drop you to 0 HP, or 0 stamina, and even beyond that. And then it takes so long for that poison to go down that you just don't have enough time and you die. Which, for how cute of a game Peak is, people are always surprised that you can die in this game. But, you most certainly can. I could try and go across that way. Let's go up here. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking maybe we try and go up this way. Ooh, there's an orange luggage over there. Kind of out of the way, though. And there's dynamite right next to it. And there could just be dynamite in the luggage. Could just be a total troll of luggage. Oh, but I can reach it from here. Oh, but it is pretty far. I guess I just walk back around. Let's go check it out. Okay. What do we got? Yeah, just not the best stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I have everything that I want, so we're just gonna leave that. An energy drink and a med kit, really not worth it for me. Oh, dynamite behind us. Let's go ahead and get up here. Get up here and let's get a better look at things. I've never taken one of these, like, spires up. I've always been interested, but I've never actually done it. I don't know if it's possible. I assume that it is. It's probably just really difficult. You probably just need, like, good items or a lot of extra stamina or something. Alright, let's go... Let's go like this. I should be able to make this. I have extra stamina. There we go. And then we're gonna run as fast as we can past this dynamite. Alright, we're good. Yeah, there we go. Might have even been protected by the fact that we were on this little ledge. Okay, I don't know... No, there's no space up there. It looks like there could be like a crack, a little bit of crack, that you could get through, but no. It's just your eyes playing tricks on you. Optical illusion. But I think I can go this way. Yeah, I can get through there. Let's go. I think I'm gonna use my... No, actually, I'm fine. It's gonna use my stamina, but... just enough to make it. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, shit. Where's their dynamite? Holy fuck. Where the hell was that? On the other side of this, cactus, I guess? Damn. Let's go ahead and, eat the airline food. Because it's gonna give us a ton of extra stamina. Beautiful. Alright, can I go up here? I don't think I can. Or I might be able to, but I don't know if it's worth it. Let's just climb up this way. Because I can see an area right here that I can hang out. And get up here. That goes up, and I think there actually might be a little crack I can get through. Maybe not. Oh, no. Yeah, I can go up there. Okay. I think that leads somewhere. Can I rest right here? I can. Okay. You have to be careful because your character, like, slides in this game, just, like, slowly moves on its own. And sometimes that can lead to you falling off of a mountain or a cliffside or something. Oh, man. I don't actually think I can do anything here. Shit. Right? Right? I don't think I can get up here. Yeah, there's nothing here. Damn it. Okay, we gotta drop back down. But we gotta try and do it safely. There we go. There we go. Grab the sides so we don't take any damage. Okay. Can't go up that way. Is there anywhere out of here? I could go this way. Oh, there we go. Alright. Where does this go? Oh, you know, this leads to an open area. Let's check it out and see if we can see anything. Obviously we're going down, right? And we want to be going up, but was I here? Can't remember. Hit a little cactus. Get out of here, cactus. Okay, we're definitely higher up than we were. And you know what? This actually looks like it's been beneficial to us. Let's try and go this way. I don't think I can make this jump. Or actually, it's a trick my friend taught me. Point to try and determine depth, because it can be a little bit tough sometimes. Let's go up here, and then we should be able to make the jump. Okay. I definitely can go up here. Let's see if there's anything good up here. It looks okay. At least looks manageable. Anything over here? Okay, this is just kind of blocked off by cactus. I think I can make this. Okay, not bad. This just looks like it leads kind of nowhere. Man. Yeah, like this looks like it's just directly above me. This wasn't where I was it? Oh my god, this is the same spot. God damn it. Yeah, this is what I mean. Mesa can be... It's easier, I think, than Alpine, you know, for the reasons I talked about earlier. But it is still very tricky. You know, you still have to be careful as you maneuver through here. Okay. Now we're in a little bit of trouble because the fog is going to be catching up to us and we got to start moving fast. Let's get over here. Okay. I might have to head outside to get a better look. It might be easier. Ooh, there's a little bit of daylight there. Oh, this is gonna be some glitchy bullshit, isn't it? I am standing on this little tiny bit. It was all I needed, though. Let's go! Nice! Okay, can I stand here? Nice! Let's go. Okay, woo! Alright, we need to, can't go up anywhere from here, so we just need to get across. Oh, started sliding. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. I think I'm gonna try and just climb across and then just use my python. Okay. That'll give me some extra stamina and I can get all the way up and across now. There we go. Nice. Okay, woo! That was crazy, but we made it. Let's go up here. Just try and get a bit of a higher view. Oh, you know what? This looks pretty good. Wow. We have come a long way. Yeah, we were way, way down there. Because we were all the way down in that valley in the canyon. Music is so good in this game. Let's go here. 3. There's 3 TNTs right next to each other. 3 things of dynamite. Oh, there's dynamite on top of luggage? Okay. Oh, an energy drink? I mean, I have space for it now because I've used up a couple items. So. And, you know, we're not too far off from the top. Throw these cactus out. Just get them out of my way. The little ball cactus you can pick up and throw. Everything else you can't. Oh, a shelf mushroom. Shelf mushrooms are good. They give you like a little place to stand. This is such a tricky area though where we are right now. I think I'm gonna use my let's go ahead and put this away and grab this. And I kind of want to get over here so I can rest there, but it's so far that I think our best choice is to just use the rope cannon and launch it like way up here. And that's going to drop a rope down very far, as you can see. Nice. Okay, and we can reach that. And I can grab the mushroom. Right? Oh. Just barely I can't. Okay. Oh shit. Is this a good idea? Let me drop down. This might not be a good idea. Let me go ahead and... I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to... I have an idea. We're going to use the energy drink to grab this and then get ourselves here. Oh shit! Oh my god. Oh man, I'm down. Oh fuck. Well, my sleepiness will go away. But I might be screwed. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Fuck! Alright. Damn. Well, folks, very unfortunate ending. I'm sorry. I thought we could make it. I tried it, and it just didn't work out. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like the content, if you enjoy hanging out with me, go ahead, leave a like, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.